He topped it off with a gallon of milk, too, just to make sure it was extra messy in his throat.
Cock.
Dude, I swear to God.
Cock.
3, 2, 1. Honey, honey, dun, 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 dun. Oh, sugar, sugar. Oh, this thing's on. Espresso Podcast, shot 387. I'm your girlfriend, Benny, who's been sleeping for 17 hours a day for absolutely no reason. Hey, upcoming stand-up comedy shows, Sacramento, California, December 4th. Jason Williams, your every white guy's favorite player. Phoenix, Arizona, December 13th and 14th. Tyron Matthew, I love you. And These Guys Live, Chicago, Illinois, December 22nd. Tony Kukoc, I think about you every day. Get your tickies below or at BennyPolizzi.com. Baltimore, thank you so much for coming out. The fam showed up. I was getting a little worried there for a second. Baltimore, a little scary, a little nerve. It was kind of never been there, kind of cold. But the homies showed out, dude. Whole table full of jerseys, whole table for our bros that were buying merch. We were taking pics. We had hot honeys in the crowd. Oh my God. Baltimore, I love you so much. Thank you for coming out. See you soon, too. I don't know if I've ever said this before, but watch me on FBOY Island and FGIRL Island, uncensored. HBO Max. Check it out. Why not, you know? And tell your homies to join the Patreon for $5 a month. What do I get if I join? I don't get it. You get every other podcast, every other Espresso podcast, and a live stream at the end of every week. What do you guys even talk about in the live stream? I heard it's just like a squirrel live stream. Is that like what it is? Like, do you talk about how you snuck a chicken onto an airplane? Or maybe we do. Maybe we do that. But you would have to join to find out. I mean, why wouldn't you join? Do you show what all the espresso callers look like, even though the podcast is anonymous? Hey, I don't know. Do we? You gotta find out, babe. Join $5 and get all your merch. Breaking news, not 86 news, but breaking news. Emotional support animal merch had to make it. Snuck the TIS through TSA. Snuck it onto the plane. Had it buckled in on the plane. Just kind of a stupid video. Kind of went crazy. And everybody was like, yo, I need a shirt. So we got them. BenedictMerch.com. Emotional support animal with a little tissy. Go get it. And then we got your all your other faves as well. We out here being nice hoodies and hats, feeling glonky merch. These guys merch. Who's buying this hoodies? We got Benedict pump covers, t-shirts, all that. Buy some shit. BenedictMerch.com. Had a stroke, but what's new? Let's get to the question. Espresso question of the week. Been holding off on this one. It's just one of those. It's one of those everyday questions. I don't like the everyday questions. I like the, oh my God, I never really thought of that questions. Everybody's talked about their favorite smell. You know what I mean? Everybody has one that you say publicly. But what's the real one? Dude, we got some people that just DM their answers for question of the week. I don't know why. It's just, it doesn't really make any sense, and it's not really fair, and it kind of hurts my soul. But some people just don't leave voice messages because I don't think they know the game, and that's okay. But had some interesting ones DM'd, and every time somebody DMs something in, I'm like, yo, leave a voice message, please. But they just don't. Some dude said baby hair. What? Baby hair? I don't know, man. It's just babies babies smell weird. Everything smells, I just feel weird smelling a baby. I've heard that before too. People like smelling babies. There's something wrong there. Something doesn't add up with me in that. You shouldn't be able to smell babies. Was this a little kitty or a puppy? Baby hair. What's that even smell like? Just Johnson and Johnson? Some girl said car exhaust. I knew the car stuff was coming. I knew we'd get a lot of gas. Gas is the OG best smell ever. My God. And so for some reason, it's a lawnmower gas. Smells good. Maybe because you're seconds away from blowing up your whole entire hand off. Every time I start a lawnmower, I'm like, well, I'm going to die, but at least the grass will be short. Just half of it. I'm going to die, but at least the side yard will get cut. How have I not died 3,000 times while cutting the grass? Sitting here at my childhood home, looking in the backyard where we used to cut the grass. Grub City. God, I can remember cutting the grass out there for my first time, and I think my dad made me redo it 3 times after that. You're missing spots! What's this? What's this? But I swear to God, in the moment, I was like, yo, I'm killing this. You know, the first time you cut grass, you're like, bro, they shouldn't have let me out here. The first time you cut grass, you're like, I might start my own business. Benny's Mowers. Like I couldn't. I actually tried to do this. I tried to put my lawnmower in the back of my mom's Jeep and just ride around to houses and cut their grass. I made flyers on Microsoft Word. $15 a yard. Come on. All because I wanted Madden. Dude. All I need is a little motivation and I'll get it done, man. It was just going to be me and my friend's business. I was like, yo, I got a genius idea. Made the flyers. Probably everything spelled wrong on them. Call my house phone. My friend his mom would bring him over and we'd just cut the yard. Dude, we could put your lawnmower in the back of my mom's Jeep too. Hand delivering them in mailboxes. That's hustling, babe. Hey, didn't get one call. I thought I was so good. I was missing spots, dude. I was missing spots. Yeah, lawnmower gas smells good. When you prime it, I didn't know how to work, so I'd prime the lawnmower like 62 times. That little red... You can hear the gas. I was like, yeah... Pull the cord, still doesn't work. Jesus Christ. Got to get your mom. She doesn't know what to do either. Lawnmower's seconds away from blowing up. It's a fun time. God, man. I don't think I've cut grass in like... all you talk about is grass. Like literally, this is 4 podcasts in a row. All you talk about is grass. I can't stop. I don't want to stop. I'd probably pay somebody to cut their grass. Hey, you know what? Here's $100. Just let me out there. Just let me prime and pull and get running. You know, let me hit that side yard. How much? Can I hit your side yard real quick? See a little bit uneven terrain. Let me just get out there. Good guy with a grass fetish. Please, please, please. On his hands and knees in front of your house. Let me cut it. I won't touch the front yard. I won't touch the front yard, just the back. I'll cut the ditch where you can't even see, please. Kind of a good workout. Cutting the grass. I mean, you're getting your steps. You're pushing. Drive. You might as well just start. You might as well just, when you cut the grass, you turn into an offensive lineman when you think about it. Ready, say, hit. Hands inside, elbows tight. Let's go. Chin up. Drive. That's pretty much what you're doing when you're cutting the grass. You're literally insane. It's a good time. It's a great time. You ever cut the grass when it's raining outside? Literally stop talking about grass. Holy shit. Does it matter if it's raining or not? Nobody's ever told me. There should be lawnmower ed, like driver's ed. There should be lawnmower ed. There should be eds for a lot of things. Driver's ed, yeah, pretty important. There should be like how to self-checkout ed. They should have that class. They should have lawnmower class should be a thing. Because like you're just expected to know how to how to operate machinery that can just slice all your limbs off. Yeah, he's 12. Get him on the mower. Jesus. All right. I got bare feet out. I got bare feet and it's pouring down rain. I'm in the bathroom. Or I'm an idiot. I'm in the backyard just ripping that thing up and down. Clean lines, babe. I'm starting to sprint because I think it'll work better. Like if I sprint with this lawnmower, I'm just getting this done quick, baby. We're not missing grass if I'm sprinting. It's pouring down rain. I'm like, I'm gonna die soon. What the hell? Can you cut grass in the rain or not? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. This is another one DM'd in. And we'll get to the messages, I promise. Will you just shut up and get to the voice messages? It's like the purpose of the podcast. You just keep like Shut up, Ashley! Sorry. Here's another one. Hot tar. Oh, I've never heard it. I've never heard that. God, it's so true, man. Oh my God. You smell some tar getting laid on the side of the road. Oh yeah. You're in a carpool of people you don't even know. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so good. Why does it smell so good? It's like a relief when you smell it. Cause you're like, half the reason hot tar smells good, because in your brain you're like, yeah, you should have paved that 6 years ago. I got 3 flat tires on this road. You see that, what is it called? That like roller thing? I always want to get under one of them. They always get under them in cartoons and they flatten them out. God, how come I can't think of the name? I know you're thinking of it right now and you're like, you're literally stupid. What is it? Heavy. I'm typing this in. Heavy pavement roller to figure this out. God, I'm an idiot. Asphalt roller. That can't be what it's called. What is this called? It's really called pavement roller. It's really called a pavement roller. I know there's a better name for it, but that thing, bro, when I see that thing on the side of a road, oh my God, the way I just want to operate one of those. Flatten it all out. So level. So even. Nothing like it. Oh, yeah, daddy. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry. That's just what happens when I smell hot tar. Jumps out of the car, rolls in the tar. Like a dog in the cold mud. Doing snow angels. Tar angels. God. Still can't think of the name of that thing. How about like, oh my God, dude, how brand new. I remember this pissed me off. I remember I was in like 8th grade. It's always in 8th grade. All right, hey. It's when my brain was the highest functioning it's ever been. And I still failed I-step. But that's a whole nother story. That's a cringe moment when I failed I-step. What's I-step? Shut up. I'll get there. When I failed I-step. Okay. One time, my school thought they were so cool and brand new when they paved the parking lot around the school. Oh my God. You would have thought we had an entirely new facility, whole new school. Well, the pavement. I'm like, how much did that cost? $1,000 to pave the parking lot? Bro, they thought they were so cool. Oh my, it was so annoying. It did kind of give the whole school a better look though. It's like you put makeup on a school, you know? The pavement's black? Ooh, new yellow lines? There's nothing sexier than those parking lines. There's nothing sexier than new, freshly painted I can't talk. There's nothing better than new, freshly painted parking lot lines on new asphalt concrete. Hot tar. I don't know if it's called asphalt concrete. I think it is. It's the makeup for the building. It really is, man. That yellow line, and you know what color? That's not even yellow. That yellow line on the pavement, that's not yellow. It's the exact same color as macaroni gold. That's like a cheddar cheese line. I love those lines. I'm like that. Like if you don't think of macaroni every time you see that yellow pavement line, I'm like, where's your brain? Where's your head even? Get your head together. And then the handicap blue, bro, that's the most electric color I've ever seen. Popping off that black. Stuff like that gets me hype. It's the little things, babe. It's the little things. Is this like a pavement podcast? Is this a construction podcast? Pretty much. And you did like, dude, it's a hot, new, brand new pavement. When you're a kid, you find it. Man, I remember the school behind our house. I'm looking at it right now. They went all out on the pavement. I'm telling you, it's just brand new. It felt like when you stepped on it, your foot kind of sunk in. And then it rose back up. It was like one of those mattresses. What are they called? God, I can't think of anything right now. Mattress Firm? Nah, that's the money laundering place. Mattress. God damn it. Tempur-Pedic. Oh my God. This is what I Googled to find that word. Mattress dial mattress. And I spelled mattress wrong both times. New pavement. It seemed like it was Tempur-Pedic. You put your shoe in. Oh, okay. What's your first thought when you see that pavement? We got to get some rollerblades. We got to get rollerblades. I don't care. I don't care what we have to do to go get them or where we have to go. I don't care. We have to rollerblade on this pavement right now. First thing I think of, I think it's the first thing everybody thinks of when they, give me a scooter. I need a... Almost took up skateboarding because the school behind our house got fresh pavement for the summer. Oh my God, what a feeling. Might be the job I would have had in an alternate timeline. Pavement guy. Tan, construction hat, neon vest, standing on top of a steamroller. Oh, you finally thought of the word? Beep, beep, beep. All summer, I'd have a tribal tattoo. All right, let's get to the voice messages. I didn't even type it in yet. This guy's insane. Oh, we got a lot of them. Mommy likey. 2 days ago.
Hi, please post me anonymously. I am looking for love of my life. I am gay and it is against my country. They kill people that are gay. Please, I am bottom. I'm looking for marriage relationship with a top that is sincere in Europe or Canada, America, but definitely not in Africa. Please help me out. You please note that I am physically challenged. I am using wheelchair. I really need love of my life. Please, I will give you my email. Communicate to me through my email, please. I really need love of my life. I am in my 30s. I need love. Please, genuine love. Please help me out. Please, I'm begging you.
Found my type. Oh, jeez, come on. Okay. I mean, speaking of handicap spots, I know where I can park. Jesus Christ. Hey, it had to be a prank, right? We can do prank calls on here. It's fine. It's fine. Wow. I like a little desperation, not gonna lie. Probably logistically not gonna happen, babe, but a little desperation kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Oi, it's Rooster. Clorox wipes? Fuck yes.
Stick them in my nose.
I sniffed those all day in elementary school. Whoopsies. That's why my fucking brain is just leaking out of my ear now. I'm paying the price. You ever just feel like you just forget everything every time you wake up?
This whole
anyway,
podcast.
My bad. And then the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Disney.
No
I know,
way.
guys. Everyone's gonna say relax. Everybody wants. That is probably what Johnny Depp's armpits smell like. Just euphoric heaven. And they're like, oh fuck, we gotta put this on the ride. That's definitely not what pirates smell like in real life, though. They probably smell like butthole, but that's fine. You know, they had a hard life. But tires too. Yo, and beer. Beer, honestly, some beers smell fucking fire. That slaps me in my ass. Guinness, a good Guinness. Yeah, guys, it's gross. Guinness is fire. So relax.
Guy gets it, dude. That's so funny. What smells good about the Pirates of the Caribbean ride? Oh my God, you say Caribbean and not Caribbean? What smells so good about that at Disney? Because I know exactly what ride you're talking about. It's one of the main memories in my head from 2024. Because you know why? Because I thought we were outside the whole time. We were inside a building. I was like, oh my God, it's a beautiful night. Those stars are just light bulbs on the ceiling. Dude, I do remember it's smelling like, you know what? It did smell like the water in the pond at a putt-putt course. It smelled like that. And I was like, I can get down with this. Play a lot of putt-putt back in my day. What was the first thing he said? Clorox wipes. Yeah, pretty good. I don't know. They smell a little, I associate Clorox wipes with I got to do a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? I got to do a bunch of chores. I got to clean this whole floor on my hands and knees, so I don't like it as much. By the way, we're ripping through this podcast. We're going.
All right, Benny. I got something for you.
Love this guy.
Give me the gasoline smell. You're at the gas station, and you're just breathing that gas smell in. Mm-hmm. I love it so much. I remember telling my mom that when I was a kid that I loved that smell. Mm-hmm. And she told me it used to be even better when she was a kid when it had lead in it.
Oh.
Lead in the gasoline.
I need that lead back.
Put lead back in the gasoline, man. I want to smell that. If you're telling me it's better. Anyway.
Lead.
Another one I got.
Oh, come on. Talk to me
is
dirty.
that smell when there's a home being remodeled or built.
Oh, new house.
There's that dusty, chalky, fresh 2x4 wood and drywall combo smell. Give me that. Inject that into my veins. Give me that smell 8 days a week.
Mm-hmm. Chalky.
I love it. Anyway, keep doing what you're doing, Benny.
God,
Hope
I
to
love
see you
you,
come
bro.
to Omaha at some point, maybe the Funny Bone. But yeah, love the show. Bye.
God, I love you, bro. Tried to do a show in Omaha one time. Sold 13 tickets. Had 2 weeks till the show, and they're like, hey, bro, we got to cancel. And I was like, don't blame you. Gas, yeah. I knew it was going to come up. We all know about gas, but have you ever been such a little freak that you accidentally splashed some on your hands so you got gas hands all the way home? Oh, Dude, one time, a girl I was dating in sixth grade. You always talk about literally middle school. It's the best time of my life, Ash. What do you want me to do? She filled, on the way to school, her dad drove her, obviously, and she filled up the gas tank, like, as a sixth grader, and got gas all over her. Hottest thing I've ever smelled in my life. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I filled up my dad's gas tank. This is so stupid. And like, I got gas all over me. And at the same time, I was like, you've never smelled better. Oh my God, that's so weird. That's so crazy. I can't believe you filled up your dad's gas. Trying to hug her and stuff like 45 times that day. Come here. See ya. She's like, it's second period. I just miss you. Oh my God. Gas is so good. Wait, what else did he say? Hold on. You like can't remember shit.
2x4 wood.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anything, any construction. Why does it smell so pure? The whole Home Depot, that wood alley. Give me all that, dude. Home Depot candle. Where's it at? Home Depot. You're supposed to be like the hip warehouse, hip construction place. Home Depot candle for Christmas. Dum 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 dum. I love you, bro. Thank you for the kind words. It's good.
I love the smell of a thrift store. I know how good the thrift store is by how stanky it is, and I love it.
Yo, I never thought of that. God dang it. What is that mixture of smells, and why does it all smell the same? It's the same smell, but like different volumes. You're like, it smells like dust, like a little bit of cigarette, like just people's, oh my God. Yeah, it is kind of a good smell. When you walk into Goodwill, you're like, all right, this feels like, it feels natural. You walk into a vintage, oh yeah, you walk into one that's like a little too pricey, doesn't really have that smell. You're like, what am I doing in here? What, this isn't a thrift store? Those are the Hollywood thrift stores that smell like that. The high-end ones, I'm like, this ain't a thrift store, bro. It smells way too good in here. Bro, you walk into a thrift store in Indianapolis, Indiana, on a street where there's police officers at the gas stations. You're going to find some heat. Why do you keep talking like that? I don't know.
Yo, it's Rooster. You ever just realize like how you really kind of don't remember anything, and your memory is just so fucking bad?
Day-to-day memory.
And you never really like kind of learned anything? I don't remember anything, dude. Does anybody remember anything? Is this how everybody feels? I have to write so much stuff down.
Oh my God.
And all that's in my head.
It's my whole life.
Is football and like movies, probably.
Uh-huh.
And Benedict fucking Pelosi.
Love you.
And then, dude, I am a proud AMC Stubbs member. So, what's up? And the premiere shit. And it's actually a sick deal because you pay like $25 a month for like the Adobe. You can get any format, of the movie. You can get that Adobe shit, which is already like $26 a ticket anyway, without the fucking premiere membership. And you can see like 4 movies a week, which is fire. And that's my therapy. That's what I do for my mental health. I escape reality.
That's a good idea. Did he say the AMC thing?
Yo, it's Rooster. Is this how everybody feels? I have to write so much stuff down. And all that's in my head is football and like movies, probably. And Benedict fucking Pelosi.
I just want to hear him say that again.
And then, dude, I am a proud AMC Stubbs member. So
AMC Stubbs member? Man, I could buy into it. I just don't think there's enough movies coming out to see. There's a good movie like once every 4 months, maybe, that I'm like, okay. But some of the previews I'm looking at before I see the movies, like recently, been going to kind of like seeing some movies. I'm like, trash. I guess I'd watch it though. Now that you can bring in whatever you want to the movie theater and they don't even care. Anything. You can bring three full-size luggage bags into the movie theater. Nobody bats an eye. Yeah, it's a nice place to go, though. Yeah, a lot of football in my head. It's everything that's in my head is stuff when I was a kid. Like from 2000, like from 2012 till now, like I don't know what I've been doing. I don't know what I've been thinking about. But from when I was born to 2011, I remember everything. Maybe because it was like more just you living life rather than like, oh, I got to do all these things now. Probably kind of sad. Starts crying.
Don't judge me, but I would say farm animal shit.
Animal shit.
It's not even funny. Like, that's it. Like, it's really good. You know?
I'd like somebody walking on the wild side, but animal shit. I don't think so. I can't. I'm trying to think of one animal shit that I would like, and I don't think I do. I just think I'm gonna get it on my shoe. Like dog crap might smell. No, it doesn't smell good. Because every time I think of it, I'm like, is that on my shoe? Does it smell? Doesn't that suck? When you get dog crap on your shoe and you're walking around, you're like, oh my God, it's definitely on my shoe. Holy shit. Oh my God. You feel like such an idiot. You feel like, oh my God. Then you got to scrape it off with like a wood chip from somebody's yard. Poop all over your hands. I'm like, what am I doing? That's when you really start questioning your life, when you're doing those little things. Scraping poop off your shoe. Dude, I've never been so frustrated in my life. Those little things that you hate. When I'm washing mustard off of a bowl that won't come off, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing with my whole entire life? Lifting weights. Every time I do a rep, what am I doing? But that's how I feel every time I get dog poop on my shoe. Which happens at least once a year. And it's worse in the grass too. It's just caked on the back of your shoe. You might as well throw them away. They're never going back to normal. You get brand new shoes, step in dog poop. I'm like, those are just dog poop shoes now. Those are your like grass cutting shoes. Your shoes get demoted to grass cutting after you step in dog poop. That's where it goes. Goes to grass cutting, and then it goes to, these just go in the garage for 4 years. Then to the thrift shop. That's why it smells like that.
Yo, it's Rooster. I gotta hit with the 3P, babe. You ever think about how like vacation time is insane, dude? It's like you gotta work your ass off for like a week's time just to not be at work, just to spend time with your family. Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you today. Can I just have a couple days off? Just a couple days. Just spend with my family for Christmas, please? And then sometimes your boss can just be like, no,
that's crazy.
You can't. We need you here fucking sending emails, pretending to work in your fucking little cubicle. And then the time that they reject, when you're there, nothing's happening, dude. They didn't even need you there. They just rejected it because fucking the Lord only knows why. Just to spite you. And then you're like, some jobs don't even get vacation. Or some jobs just get a week for the whole year. What? And sometimes you can't even call out. One of my boys, I'm like, yo, just call out. We'll just, you know what I mean? I'm that guy. I'm like, just call out. We'll do whatever. Fuck it. And then he's like, I can't call out. I can't call out. I'm like, what do you mean you can't call out? What does that even mean? They're just like, no, I have to be at work. I just can't call out. It's like, you can never just have an emergency and not be at work. What's happening?
It's true, dog. It's really weird. I started swerving all my family holidays and stuff because of work. I was like, what do you want me to do? I gotta go. It was kind of better to work on like December 23rd and stuff. Kind of a little secret that everybody already knows, but I just figured out because that's how my whole entire life is. Oh, everybody already knew that? Okay. Like if you take off like you can do PTO on the weeks that are in the thick of it. Oh man, that's the way to go. And then keep your day like December 23rd, like before all the holidays, because nobody's working then. Like your workload's like two things because everybody's like, oh, no, Christmas. And you're just in the office eating cookies with like one other person that didn't take PTO. Kind of sick. Everybody already knew that, but yeah. Oh, what else did you say, bro? What else did you say?
A week? For the whole year? What? And sometimes you can't even call out.
Oh, that might be a question of the week right there. What's the wildest reason you called off of work? Or what'd you say when you called off of work? I don't know. I got to make sense of it a little bit. One time, all my friends were hanging out. It was like the Avengers assembled of my best friends in college. And they're all coming to my apartment. Him from, my best friend, my roommate, everybody's home. Oh, he's coming over? Dude. Oh, those girls are coming? Oh, my God. Those are like the cool girls. Oh no, and he's out of town, so we have everybody could sleep here. Like, it was just going to be so sick. Like, my other roommate was gone, so we had like a big open, like, air. It was just so, and I had to go to work at the mall, and I was like, God, I got a 4:30 to midnight shift. All my friends are here. Like right now they're here and I'm putting my work clothes on, my work shoes, work lanyard in my pocket. And I was going to stop off at my house, like my mom's house first before work. Cause I was going to like eat something or something like that. I got to my mom's and I was like, God, I just don't, all my friends are hanging out. Like I really don't want to go to work. My mom looked at me and she was like, I mean, it is a mall job. Like, have you called off before? And I was like, no. And she's like, see what they say. And I can't lie. So I just called my boss and I was like, yo, Brian, dude, I can't come in. And he was like, what's up? And I was just like, I can't. Like, I can't. He goes, all right, that's cool. Dude, I hung up the phone so fast. It was a pretty good night. When you go from work, like with your friends, hanging out, happy, gotta go to work, to walking in 20 minutes later, like, hey, they don't need me. Yeah! Dude, it just gets so much better. They didn't care that much that I came back, honestly, but I did. Everything got a lot better for me. That might be a question of the week.
So I considered a few options here, but I think the clear-cut favorite winner for me is the smell that a Good Humor ice cream truck used to make.
Oh.
Like, you would hear that faint jingle in the distance growing up, and as it got gradually louder and closer, you'd start to get that whiff of the diesel fuel mixed with the sugary sweet treats. And it, like, bottle that up in a cologne or a Yankee Candle and just let me bathe in it. Like, it's just an instant memory trip back to the late 90s summers. Like, yeah, that diesel fuel mixed with the ice cream, it's just unmatched.
I think I didn't like the smell as much. It didn't hit me as much because I knew I could never get any of that ice cream. I was just like, forget that smell, bro. I don't even want to smell that. You see the ice cream truck. I'm like, I'm not even going to ask. What are the chances, dude? The logistics are too hard to figure out. You've said logistics way too many times on this podcast. But like, I got to run inside. Oh, there's the ice cream truck. I got to run inside, ask my mom for money. That's going to be a whole thing trying to, where's the now you got to find the money. You got to scrape up 35 cents, hoping that there's something cheap enough on that menu that's 35 cents. Go up to and by the time I like get the money in my hand, it's like already passing and I'm like, I don't do it. Now I got to stop this guy. Who is this guy? I never successfully, I don't think I ever approached an ice cream truck. I was too scared. Sorry, I got nervous. How come you never came up to... Dude, how come I never did half the things in my life? Too nervous. You're supposed to take me on... Too nervous. It's not because I didn't like you or I didn't want it. I was just too nervous at the time. Kika.
Cock.
Man, he really threw an L in there, didn't he? It's a great word. Let's just think about the word, not what it's associated with. The word cock. God, it's a strong word. Yeah, think of like a rooster or something, you know? Not so it's not gross, but the word cock. God dang, if it just feels good to say it sometimes. Cock. You know? Because it's kind of bad, but it's not at the same time. It's literally it's a mascot. It's South Carolina's mascot.
Cock.
He put a straight up capital L before the CK. C-O capital L-C-K. Can you say it for me real quick? Yeah, just one sec.
Cock.
Why are people doing that? There's so many words people are just randomly throwing L's into. You ever hit both? I'll take both. With an L? Why? Calc. Let me see that calc.
Cock.
Oh, there's some animals on your farm? Yeah, we got horses, we got cows, and we have one.
Cock.
Why? Dude, did he just eat 14 bananas before he left this voice message? I want to make sure there's everything in my throat. Eats 3 bananas. Ready to rip.
Cock.
Banana throat! He's got banana throat! He topped it off with a gallon of milk, too, just to make sure it was extra messy in his throat.
Cock.
Dude, I swear to God.
Cock.
Oh, the dude hasn't swallowed in 3 months. You know what I want to swallow, though?
Cock.
All right.
The smell of cheap metal zippers, like the actual zipper itself, but then the whole chain that goes up and down the whole sweatshirt. It's like this cheap metal smell, but I can't stop smelling it.
I love you for that. God, those are the weird ones I like. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I got to disagree on this because, I know it smells good, but it makes me think I need to wash my hands now. And I'm like, my hands already smell like an ashtray. Bro, I even walk by some cheap metal zippers. Dude, my hands just smell like I held 50 pennies all day. Ew. Disgusting. Just stuff like that makes my hands just reek. The button on your jeans, I'm like, there we go. I got to button my pants. Got to wash my hands right after this. Old copper.
Yo, Benny.
Old copper finger.
I love the smell of fucking gasoline, bro.
My dog.
Gasoline. Filling up at the pump. Take it out. Drip a little bit. Oh, yeah.
He knows. He knows
That's
the game.
the shit right
he
there.
He knows the game.
That and lumber. The lumber section at Lowe's gets me bricked up. Can't lie. But yeah. And maybe Sharpies too. Fine.
God, I love that. He is such a dog for that, dude. Putting a spin on the top. It's real talent right here. This is what people say. Oh my God, you're so talented when you can like paint something upside down. When you can like sing. You are so talented. This is talent. This is talent right here.
These two. Fine.
That's my kind of talent right there. I don't care what you can paint. You hear him? You hear him? The subtlety? You hear that?
And maybe Sharpies too. Fine.
Yes. It's my guy right there. Should be in the Olympics. Sharpies, yes. But if you want to get real dark and dirty, you ever smell rubber cement? Go to Michael's, pop open some rubber cement. You will start crying because of that. I know my artsy fartsy people out there now, but for those that don't, bro, rubber cement. We used to have some on deck in our house because I don't know what project my sister was doing. You take a whiff of that, I swear it deletes half of your memory in your brain. But it's worth it. Rubber in a little jar should be. I think it's like it smells so good that like I don't think it should be allowed. Kind of.
The smell behind my ears.
Well, how come that's what I sound like all the time, this lady or guy?
The smell behind my ears.
Dude, that's what I say when I wake up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night.
The smell behind my ears.
I would say that in the middle of the night. I would finally be sleeping next to the hottest girl, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night and say this.
The smell behind my ears.
And she would hear me loud and clear and be like, what? Smell behind my ears. Let's see what we got cooking back here. I worked out this morning, haven't taken a shower, so this should be meaty. I got nothing, but also can't smell very well, especially stuff like that.
Fine, I'll leave a voice message finally, but you gotta smell frozen cardboard.
Oh,
like the underside of a ice cream carton.
This is it.
I'm telling you, you're welcome.
Why does that smell so randomly good? You walk into like a free walk-in cooler. I'm like, dude, all these there's some going on. I got to know the chemistry with cardboard boxes. Why do we kind of just adore them? You know, why are cats so obsessed with cardboard boxes? That's all I really want to know when it boils down to it. Just like, son, at the gates. Any questions? Yeah, why do cats like cardboard boxes so much, and how much peanut butter have I eaten? You don't want to know about like if we landed on the moon or the dinosaurs or like your body or like anything that's happened in the past. How come that didn't work out? No, cardboard. Explain it all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way that like I need to know all everything about it. How you fold the box up, the physics, the chemistry, what's it even made out of actually? And how come every time my grandpa helped me move and he put a bunch of stuff in a box and he did that one fold on top where one of the flaps goes in, one of the flaps goes over the top, one of the other flaps goes in, and one of the flaps goes over, you got to put the flap under the flap. How come that works so well? How come that worked better than an actual lid? You know what I'm talking about? That box top close operation that your grandpa did, and you were like, dude, my grandpa hit that. I was like, I get it. Save some for the rest of us, Gramps. He did put the flap over the top, locked it in. I was like, yo, this guy gets bitches, dude. I get it. Okay. All right. Don't do that around my girl. I swear, you close a cardboard box without tape around my girl. Hey, not my girl anymore. She's yours. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it took me like 12 years to figure it out. I didn't do it for like 3 months. Forgot how to do it. Whatever that is. It's the sexiest thing a man can do.
Easy. The fresh smell of a welding factory. It's just when you walk in, it's just in your nose. It's like ah.
I think I liked you more than what you said, you know?
Easy. The fresh smell of a welding factory.
God, he sounds...
It's just when you walk in, it's just in your nose. It's like ah.
I don't think I've ever walked in a welding factory. Man, those guys got to really put on like a whole entire suit to weld. Yeah, you know it smells good. If they're wearing a whole face mask, I believe them. Dude, anybody that's foreign, I just automatically believe. I feel like they don't lie as much as like just American people. Am I like so off about that? Am I getting played right now? Before, like, that guy is, I guarantee he's the most genuine person in the world. Just by hearing that. Just keep going.
What up?
Dude, that's signature style right there. He's got it. 13 voice messages in, I finally realized. Dude, when you hear this, you're about to hear some facts. Ready?
So the smell that... What up? So the smell that oddly satisfies me is, you know, when you go to the dentist and you're about to get your teeth cleaned.
Oh my God.
And they use that like power drill electric toothbrush.
That smell?
When they dip that little toothbrush like in whatever flavor you want, either bubblegum or mint, and they start brushing your teeth, you get this smell of like electrical with like minty or like bubblegum. And like that electrical battery smell mixed with that little scent.
Dude.
I don't know, but I like it. You know, you can probably replicate it by a electric toothbrush. It might not be as strong because that, you know, toothbrush at the dentist is like super powerful. But the electric smell with the little minty smell, and you can kind of taste it and smell it, that shit's satisfying, man.
Mm-hmm. For a minute, I thought you were going to talk about the smell when they drill into your tooth. Now that is a smell I can't describe. Maybe that is what you're talking about. When they drill into your tooth and it smells like it's burning a little bit, but I'm like, what is that smell? That's like bone. That's like the bone smell inside my rotten tooth. I think my teeth smell like crap. Because you have GERD. Okay, we know. I had GERD. Actually, it came up a couple times during this podcast. All right. I had a really bad situation with the fluoride treatment one time. Got nervous in the dentist chair. First time, I was 14. Didn't know what to do with all the fluoride. And so... I didn't, you know, you got to be kind of like you got to be there a couple times. You got to be a vet at the dentist to know how to suck it and, you know, you got to get kind of good at that with the water. And then like, I'm a pro now. I swear I don't think anybody sucks better than me at the dentist. Don't think so. Hit me with the water. I'm good, dude. I'm like, it's like a pit crew in my mouth now. But the first time I went, didn't know what to do. Didn't want to ask. I didn't take dentist ed. How am I supposed to know what to do with the fluoride? You know, no one's telling me any of this stuff. So I just swallowed all the fluoride. Just, I guess you can swallow this stuff, right? It's a dentist. You're not going to kill me. I was like, okay, cool. I guess that's what it is, right? Had a basketball game an hour later. Never felt more sick in my life, dude. On the way to the basketball game, head out the window like a dog because I thought I was going to throw up at every red light. Slobber just streaming on the car behind me. I don't know. Sorry, I just swallowed a paint can worth of fluoride. Yeah. Yep, about to play the A team over here at Beach Grove. Yep. We'll see how it goes. Every red light.
Gasoline.
Mm-hmm. It's 3.
Like pumping gasoline at the gas station.
One more gasoline, I take off all my clothes. One more. Here we go. And we've got 4 more voice messages. Pretty good odds.
With perimenopause, your body odor changes, and I've become obsessed with my new boob sweat smell.
I love foreign people. I just know she's being serious. Dead serious. Boob sweat. What's some body stuff that I kind of actually like too? That's really gross. It is sweat. You know, dogs have a point when they start licking your legs and stuff. Because one time I was sitting down and I just let my dogs have it. Going to town on my legs. Sandpaper tongue. And I was like, what does he like so much? Did I like run through a field of maple syrup or something? Why is he licking my legs? This dude, so much salt. And I think I licked my leg one time after I like went running or something. And I was like, I mean, kind of tastes like a little treat. Not gonna lie, I'd be licking legs too if I was a dog. But he wasn't stopping, bro. It was actually insane. Dogs will do anything for food. That's the only reason they love you. My bad. Why'd I say that? That's the only reason they like you. Dog's brain. Food. Dog sees a fly. Food. Dog sees you. Maybe she'll give me food. They don't actually love you. Sorry. So weird. Why did I say that? I love it.
Oh, but shit, this thing's on. Benny, what up?
Love this guy,
Sorry,
bro.
man.
Bro, the All-Stars are back on. We got the stars in for
What
the
up,
pod.
bro? It's your boy, Delta 88 from the passenger seat.
Love it, dude. Last time you left this podcast, I was sitting right here. Love it. I said last time you left this voice message, I'm an idiot.
3 weird smells I have. Not one. I got 3 for you. Had to leave you a voice message for this one.
Yep. I know you got them.
The first one, gasoline. I love the smell of gas when I'm pumping it or I'm sitting in the car and somebody else is pumping gas. Just something about it. I don't know, man. I love the smell of gasoline. Secondly, talc. I don't think that's a weird thing. I think, going to the barber shop, especially back in the day, getting a nice scissor cut from the barber when I was in. 3 weird smells I have. Not one. I got 3 for you. Had to leave you a voice message for this one. The first one, gasoline. I love the smell of gas when I'm pumping it or I'm sitting in the car and somebody else is pumping gas. Just something about it.
I'm completely
I don't
naked.
know, man. I love the smell of gasoline.
I'm naked.
Secondly, talc. I don't think that's a weird thing. I think, going to the barber shop, especially back in the day, getting a nice scissor cut from the barber when I was in grade school, and he would sprinkle that talc on the brush and then brush me off.
Yep.
Man, that smell was so good. And the last one, now this might be a little bit weird, but this takes me way back to when I was a kid growing up in Philly in a row home where, there were 25 houses attached to each other.
Yep.
And you basically shared one big ass roof.
Single mom house.
But the smell of tar, I would wake up in the morning and I could smell the tar. The tar truck would be outside with a trailer where the tar was in there heating up, and it would just be covered in tar. The whole thing would be black. But that smell, man, I don't know what it is. It just takes me way back to when I was a kid. But there are my 3 off the top.
Off the top.
Happy to call in again. Looking forward to calling in more. Been catching up on all the pods, bro.
Delta
Loving
88.
the pod, as I always say. Next time you're out in the East Coast, man, Philly, New York area, let me know. Let us know. Would love to come out with the wife and see you. We're big fans, as I always say.
It means
Keep
so
crushing
much.
it. And looking forward to the next one, brother.
I love you, dog. Guy means so much to me. That's real fam right there. Oh, yeah, I'm naked now. Because that's the 19th person that said gas. I knew it was going to happen. It happened. We're here. This is what happens. It's part of the game. Part of the game. Hot tar, fire. I always want to know, like, every time I get a haircut, I'm like, what is talc? Talc. No one ever talks about it. I always see the product on the counter of the barbershop guy, and he Never uses it. I just read it the whole time. You know, when you're like getting a haircut, you're just like looking at stuff for like way too long. I'm like, I looked at this bottle of talc for 10 minutes. No idea what it was. Never uses it. Is it what they clean the stuff with? Because there is some barbershop spray that they like disinfect their clippers with. That smells like home, bro. It's almost one of those that you can't replicate either. I spray it on my clippers sometimes after I like trim up a little bit. And I'm like, I'm cheating it right now. Like it's just I should only be able to go to the barbershop to smell this. That's an A1 answer right there. Just keep going.
Okay, so this is gonna be so weird and so random, but I mean I guess that's what you're looking for.
Like it already.
I like the smell of my earwax.
Yeah, me too.
It's not your typical earwax smell. It's very like strong, and I don't know if that's okay. I actually plan on getting it looked at because it probably shouldn't smell like that. But I do like it. It brings me like, I don't know. It's just satisfying to me. It's a strong smell, like my earwax. You know, it is green.
It's so strong.
I am gonna get it looked at. You know, as I said. However, I wouldn't want to lose that smell. But yeah, I like the smell of my earwax.
I thought I was the only one, and I know you've tried to eat it before. I know. It's gross. You're literally disgusting. What the hell is this? You gotta smell it though. If you're not smelling your earwax, like what kind of person are you? You just walk around with your eyes closed too? You take a you haven't been in there in a while, you swab it out. It's caked. Who put honey on my Q-tip? Oh my God, that came from me. Can't blame that on anybody right there. That's all you, babe. That's a you problem. I've got the strongest smell. Dude, there's something going on with my earwax. Been saying it for years. I need to get my ears cleaned out. Maybe I'll put it on my Christmas list. Just put a suction thing in my ear. Dude, I want to see him scoop it out of there. It was my whole TikTok algorithm for like a year. Don't know what happened, but I want it. I want it bad.
Okay, hear me out. They have to be clean, like right out of the shower. But belly buttons. I've never met anybody who's admitted to loving that smell.
Belly buttons. I only like it because I associate it with the sensation of cleaning out your belly button. What is that? Somebody explain that to me. Cleaning out your belly button with a Q-tip and hydrogen peroxide? Sorry, I have to excuse myself. You can't be in the same room as me when I clean out my belly button, dog. I'm sorry. Cleaning out your ears and your belly button should never feel that good. That's some kind of little... I think if you cleaned your ears and your belly button out at the same time, your body would take a screenshot. What is it? Oh my God. You hit that spot in your belly button. I'm like, that should not feel like that. I'm too old. My belly button should not be that sensitive. I have a baby's belly button. But yeah, there's always that one little like spot in there in your belly button that you like can't get. You gotta like wrinkle up your stomach a little bit and like kind of like bubble it out. And like you're playing with the skin around it just to get that one little spot, and then you hit it. Nothing's ever felt that good.
Hey, Benny, Jared here. Remember the clubhouse? Avid listener of the Espresso Pod.
Love you, bro.
I think the question
means
is
a lot.
Smells that are gross but you actually like? Mm-hmm. Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Guy who has no clue what the talking subject is every week but still calls in. Okay, I think I might be the 49th person that's going to say this, but I love the smell of gasoline. Ew! Gasoline literally smells like shit. You're a disgusting pig. Wait, shut up, Ashley.
This guy.
Stop flirting with me.
I love this guy.
Okay, anyway.
Smells like shit.
The only question I have is, station know that I love the smell of gasoline. Okay, see ya. Tough.
This dude is so... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! That is the epitome of my whole entire brain right there. That whole voice message. Gas, what? 5 times and I'm naked. Hey. Just unplug the headset. Guess we can do this. All right, I got 10 minutes and I gotta leave. We're gonna rip. Hey, cringe moment of the week. We're gonna keep this quick. We gotta get this. We gotta get this done. So when I first started cringe moment of the week, when I first started stand up, I didn't know what to do, and I was like, I gotta listen to stand up comedians because I gotta figure out how to do this. So I'd listen to stand up comedians the whole entire day and paint these pictures behind me. And we had a big white wall in my old apartment. And I was like, something needs to go on this wall. So I just started painting. Bought a bunch of canvases from Michael's. Smelled the rubber cement when I was there. Oh, yeah. And painted them and slapped them on the wall. Felt kind of proud of myself. They're actually on benedictmerch.com for a little bit and you could buy them. Made them way too expensive. So poor. Couple of years later, they're still on the wall, added a few more, they started looking good, started being it kind of made my apartment pop off a little bit. Kind of felt good about my apartment. Never been that guy before that was proud of his apartment. Having the ladies over my apartment. Not ashamed. Having the friends over. Yeah, come over to my apartment. We would have pregame. You live right by the bar. So can we come up? I'd be like, thought you'd never ask. I painted 8 murals for you. Slapped them on the wall. They were looking good. Had this one girl over one time. She came up, having a good time, blah, blah, blah. Smelled her earwax, and we hung out after that. And she was like, the first time I came over here, I noticed these paintings and I was like, waiting for my compliment. Yeah. Uh-huh. And she's like, I thought you were a little autistic. She wasn't joking. She was like, am I at a kind of an autistic guy's apartment right now? Oh, yo. Cause there's no method to the madness with these paintings behind me. They're just like, you okay? Was she wrong? Absolutely not. All right, let's do days of the week. Thursday, National Smarties Day. Smarties Day? It's got to be the worst candy. You can't tell me. Do you remember you'd get Smarties in first grade when you got a question right on Friday? Let me eat a piece of chalk. There's never, ever, nobody for the life of them has ever selected and just picked out Smarties to eat in a lineup. They're always forced. It's elementary school candy. Poor kid. It's poor kid candy. Poor kid school candy. You can't make them good. They're the same thing as those Necco tabs. I'm like, what? This is Army candy right here. Name your car day. I mean, I hate everybody that names their car, but I can't lie. Every girl I've ever dated has a name for their car. And I'm just like, here we go again. You're one of those. All right, I've got a type. What's your type? Girls that look like Chipotle bags and name their cars. I'm going to kill myself. Friday. Body language day. I think as you get older, you really start to notice your own body language, and you can't believe people are still doing body language stuff. Like when someone's talking to me, and you zoom out of the conversation for a little bit, they do so many things that just tell you what they really think. It's amazing. Hey, boys, bro, if a girl ever fixes her hair when she sees you, I mean, kind of say something. Because that's the first, let me make sure I look good thing. And I've noticed it. And maybe I'm up my ass. Check me on that. But that is a thing for sure. And dudes, don't touch your face. Jesus Christ. anytime I don't know what I'm talking about on stage, or I like lose my play, or I'm like, what was I was going to say something. I start touching my cheek and start itching my face. It's just a dead giveaway that you're a dumbass. Saturday, cinnamon bun day. Haven't had a good one in a while. Cinnabon's been on my cheat day list for like the last 3 times. Just haven't made it over there. Too obsessed with the Cinnabon cheesecake. Haven't got the real Cinnabon yet. Play outside day. That's just cutting the grass, dude. Playing outside as an adult, just whacking the weeds, babe. Pulling. Cleaning up the apron. What do you call the grass if you're in a subdivision or a neighborhood? The grass between the street and the sidewalk. You know what I mean? That's not your yard, but it's like kind of your yard. My dad called it the apron. Probably the only word that he's ever said that I agree with him on. Sunday. Do something nice day. Apple Betty day. Do something nice day. We out here being nice. What's Apple Betty? This is so funny that I'm doing this naked because I just know my dad's going to walk in any second. My dad comes to this house when I'm doing the most awkward stuff. And it made me think, maybe I'm always just doing awkward stuff. Dude, I swear, I've run this story before. I was doing the Girls in the Summer video, you know, I used to do this all the time. I look in the camera and act like a girl and just say like 10 things associated with summer that girls love. Picnics, sunflowers, Taylor Swift, vacation. And in the last one, I like made it really weird. I dressed up. I got in a wedding dress, sweaty, flower crown on my head, parked in my driveway horizontally because of lighting, looked at the phone. Weddings. Right when I turn my phone off, wrapped, I get out of the car, soaked in sweat. My dad pulls up. Cringe moment of the week. Another time, I think I was dressed like a gay construction worker doing an interview in one of those job interview videos. My dad walks in the front door. I'm constructioned out. Probably have a thong on. Cringe moment of the week. Right now, doing a podcast naked. What's up? I'd tell him to come over here and slide for a little bit. Apple Betty, traditional American dessert made by baking spiced apples. I love spiced apples with layers of sweetened buttery bread or flour crumbs. See, that's that once every 4 years dessert. Apple crisp just doesn't happen anymore for me. Like there's no scenario for the rest of my life where I'm going to be eating apple crisp. There's not. There's it doesn't happen on Christmas. Nobody's making that. How come I had it so much when I was a kid? Because all I used to do was go to buffets with my dad, and there's some dessert. If you that might be kind of a move if you just want some dessert one night. You hit up a Golden Corral just for the dessert town, the ice cream machine. How come that ice cream machine's never out of biz? McDonald's, huh? Ice cream machine at Golden Corral's been working since 1998. There's never any opportunities to get apple crisp anymore. It's kind of like banana bread. You hit a certain age, you're just not eating that stuff anymore. It's a shame. Peaches and cream, those specialty desserts that you only like your mom makes every once in a while. Starts crying, calls his mom. Apple crisp with the ice cream on top. Dude, and I'm talking about there's way more crisp than apples. And the apples are spiced, yeah, and they're like kind of like mushy. No, you don't get it, Ash. See, you don't get it. They're like real soft, but I'm telling you, the crisp out is just 70% of the dish. So much cinnamon. It's like you're just so much crisp in your mouth, dude. It's like you got a mouthful of wood chips. And then you haven't even tasted the ice cream yet. Oh! Dude, the ice cream with apple crisp is just... I just don't... You can't just buy it. Somebody's got to make it, and they got to make it with those proportions. Give me some apple crisp, 70% crisp. I don't even know if it's possible. All right, fam. Lit pod. You guys did your thing. Thank you. I got to go ahead and go. Voice message next week. Voice messages. Question of the week. What'd you do when you called off work that one time? Maybe. I don't know. But thank you so much. Gasoline. Never forget it. But I love you guys. Keep listening. Keep subscribing. Tell the homies. It's going to blow up. I know it. Hey. Has to. Look at what we're building right now. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. I'll see you next time.